I'll just cut the first few seconds. So, hello everyone. I'm here in Albertisha, and I'm going to talk to Frank Prescott about the 23rd IATEFL Hungary conference and his role. Hi, Frank.
Hi, Lee.
So, Frank, you've been responsible for lots of things at the conference. Can you tell us about, for example, the speakers, because that was your main role, coordinating the speakers?
Yeah, so yeah, it's my main role, and that's what I've been doing since almost since we first started talking about the conference. I sort of pass information on to the speakers when they've been accepted, information about the conference, information about the program, and then if they have any problems, I deal with those. And then at the conference, I'm sort of running around trying to make sure everything's going all right for them. So yeah, it's quite a big job.
Yeah. And what kind of feedback have you received so far from the speakers, as you know, as not just on your job, but about the conference?
Well, I haven't seen all of the feedback yet, but I think there's been some pretty good feedback. Those speakers I have heard from, both face-to-face and in email, they seem to have been very happy. So I'm pleased about that. I'll be looking through the feedback that's been sent to us as an organisation to see what the speakers say there as well.
As one of the organisers, is there anything that you would change next year about the organisation or preparations or anything on the spot at the venue?
Yeah, it's hard to say with the venue because obviously it's going to be a different venue. Yeah. But I think we had one problem this year with a last-minute change, which caused a bit of a misunderstanding. So I think we need to look at that, and we need to try and make sure that nothing like that happens again, where we change something and then the speaker themselves are not aware of it. So yeah, that's something we definitely, I think as a group, we need to try and make sure that doesn't happen again.
And you were also responsible for the student helpers, coordinating them and helping them. Could you tell us a bit more about that? Yeah,
so I enjoy working with the student helpers. We basically, we just asked people where I work at ELTE University to help us with that. And there were some students who had helped us before, who we already knew. And, you know, they came along, we told them what to do, and it's very good, I think, to have them there. It gives them a chance to experience what a big conference is like, and we couldn't really, I don't think we could really produce this conference without that help. So we're very grateful to them as well. Of course, we had the new shirts this year, which was very nice as well. Yeah.
And what else did you do at the conference? Because I know you've been responsible for other things. For example, the regional branches, the Culture and Literature SIG. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. So yeah, I've got a few hats, and we had on the Sunday in the SIG sessions. I was coordinating the Culture and Literature SIG group, and that was very good. We had the Pestalozzi group, Hungarian Pestalozzi group, telling us about their work, László Ildikó and her colleagues, which is very interesting. I didn't know very much about that, and I think we had a good group. We had about 30 people maybe. So we enjoyed that. It was very interactive. And then in the second half we had David Hill telling us about teenage fiction since Harry Potter, and he brought in a vast collection of his and his daughter's books, which was wonderful to look at. I really enjoyed that. So that was a nice session. And then after that we had a really good meeting with about regional branches, yeah, and trying to get them going again. And we now have, we think, 3 coordinators in Miskolc, Zalaegerszeg and Szombathely, who will help us with that work. So that was very exciting, and Mark Andrews was there as well. He's been working with me on this. So hopefully we'll be able to move forward with that, and maybe next year we'll be able to report on you know, a lot of progress. So it was good.
I just talked to Price Beatrix, and she told me that she'd like to see even more Hungarian teachers attending the conference. And the idea came that probably this could be done through the regional branches. They are fledgling, that's true. But how do you think for the next conference, more Hungarian professionals, teachers especially, could be invited or attracted to attend?
Yeah, I think we need to get the word out, and I think, I mean, one of the things that came out of that meeting was the idea of getting people in the branches to talk to the people they know and tell them about the branch, tell them about us, and then to get them to go away and talk to the people they know. So a kind of snowballing, and I think this might be a promising idea. I also thought we could maybe set up a Facebook group specifically for the branches, so that could also be a way of keeping in contact and also drawing in more people through word of mouth. So yeah, I think that's should be our main aim, to get as many people as possible in the branches, as many Hungarian teachers as possible, to know about it and to try and attract them to branch events and ultimately to our conference.
On the final day of the conference, I did a short interview with Bocca Gabriela, one of the coordinators in Zalaegerszeg, and she seemed to be extremely enthusiastic about the initiative. And she also had some ideas, so if you just watch that short interview, you might pick up on one or two things later on. But she also said that, you know, going to cities like Zalaegerszeg and having workshops there, like Sandra Vida did, or any other initiatives, the Facebook page, just to get people involved, will start the snowball, as you said. And my final question is, what do you think we should change next year about the conference, or what new things should we introduce, or what do you have any specific plans? It's
funny that, you know, this was my second year and I seem to have a chance to see less and less of the actual events. But one thing I did notice, I was able to attend a couple of the question and answer sessions, and I think that's really good. I liked it. I think the people there liked it. So I think we should do that again. And I don't know. I don't know about anything new we can do, but certainly if we can think of ways of promoting more interaction with our plenary speakers, I think that's a good thing to do.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Frank, and I hope to see you again in another interview. Thanks for coming, Frank.
Thank
nice
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.